The purpose of this track is to allow you to hypnotically imagine traveling to a fairy realm and transforming into a Chubby Faun homemaker. Before we begin, please only listen to this recording in a safe, stationary environment where your full attention can be given to the process of relaxation. Do not listen to this recording while driving or if you have medical issues. You will hear the normal, everyday sounds of life around you, but they will not disturb you. In fact, the everyday sounds of life will only cause you to go deeper. If, for any reason, an emergency should occur, as unlikely as that is, your unconscious mind will immediately recognize it and awaken you to a fully alert state so that you can appropriately and effectively respond. As that is unlikely to occur, and knowing that you have this safety mechanism, you can relax and let go, allowing yourself to trust and enjoy this process. Please make sure that any people, pets, parents, partners, or posse will avoid interrupting you. Silence all devices that might draw your attention. When you're ready, make sure you're in a comfortable position, preferably in a couch or chair. Close your eyes if you haven't already done so, and prepare to relax deeper and deeper now. Each and every time you listen to this recording, the suggestions become more powerful. You become more open and receptive to positive, good suggestions, and your skills of imagination, visualization, make-believe, and focus increase as well. Let's begin with a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Take in a deep and slow breath. Breathe out the air completely. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Out. In. Breathe out the air completely. Take in a deep and slow breath. Out. Breathe in. Breathe out the air completely. Take a deep breath. Breathe out slowly. In. Breathe out. Take a deep breath. Out. Breathe in. Breathe out slowly. In. Out. Take in a deep and slow breath. Breathe out the air completely. In. Breathe out. In. out. Take a deep breath. Out. In. Out. Take in a deep and slow breath. Out. In. Out. As you continue to relax, you can settle more comfortably into your support. Sometimes it's great to go inwards and imagine or make believe when you choose to make time for yourself and forget about everything else for now. When you take time to rest and relax, you can better tackle the challenges of life in the future. So you can relax now and let yourself begin to sink into a comfortable daydream. You can remember how you felt as a child when you enjoyed games and played make-believe. Perhaps you still understand how to let yourself pretend and just allow the images and sensations from your inner mind to overpower how you perceive the world, if only for a little while. The more you mindfully make believe, the better you become at distinguishing make-believe from reality and fact from fiction. So take this time now to work on your intrapersonal intelligence and become more aware of your own thoughts and feelings as you dive deep into hypnotic trance. Perhaps you can imagine becoming a master of your own mind, with the ability to drop deep into a relaxing trance at will and experience your fantasies. As you continue to relax now, you can find yourself settling down into a deep relaxation. You choose to do nothing but drift deeper into comfort. You can confide in me and allow your mind to become open and receptive to fanciful suggestions. Imagine one day you found a box at your doorstep. Perhaps it was sitting just outside your front door, or perhaps you found it outside your bedroom door. The wrapping on the box shimmers tastefully. The large bow and ribbon look perfect. There is a tag with your name on it, or perhaps even your true name. When you open the box, you find a pair of rings. Surprisingly, they look just your size. You can't tell exactly what sort of hard material they seem to be made of, but the rings may strike you as being tastefully unique. You put one in your pocket and slip on the other. In an instant, you find yourself passing through the veil between worlds. The world around you vanishes, and soon you find yourself deep in the vast woods, dotted with shallow ponds. Ankle deep in a shallow pond, you wade to the bank and take off your shoes and socks to dry on a mossy rock. The woods seem to stretch on forever, and time seems to stand still. There's no sun in the sky. Beyond the canopy, there's only a hazy sky filled with a warm, diffused light. In every direction, you see nothing but trees and shallow ponds filling small depressions. As you breathe in the air, you can feel a strange sense of calm and peaceful contentment. You can feel yourself expand and become one with the vastness of the forest. The still air seems to permeate every pore of your skin and deep into your lungs and bloodstream. It fills you with a sense of peace and tranquility, but also a deep joy, freedom, and life. You can feel a wave of soothing comfort flow from the top of your head into your neck, down into your shoulders, down into your arms, down into your hands. You feel as though you can touch pure comfort and allow comfort to calm your mind completely. The soothing comfort spreads down into your back and chest, down into your lumbar and belly. You feel your guts become soothed as your body slows down. The relaxing comfort spreads into the largest muscles of your body, your groin, glutes, and thighs, and you can feel those muscles and all the muscles in between relax even more completely. Down the soothing comfort flows into your shins and calves, down into your feet. You feel as though you can walk on a cloud of pure comfort. Every toe and the soles of your feet can become pleasurably numb and feel nothing but pure comfort. For a moment, you feel as though it would be lovely just to be a tree bathing in the soothing light. But you feel a pull, a strange sense of longing for a homeland that you've never been to, or perhaps can't recall. The feeling becomes stronger, and as you get your bearings, the draw seems to be the strongest, in one direction more than the others. You realize that the pull comes from a pond far off in the distance, 10 ponds away. You begin to walk towards the pond and mentally count down the number of ponds until you reach the place where you can relax the most and become the most open. 10. You leave your shoes and socks behind to mark the place where you came from. As you pass the first pond, you feel a sense of enchantment flow through your body, allowing you to go deep into a happy trance. 9. As you walk past the next pond, the soft moss and ferns feels so good against your bare feet. You can feel yourself become more open to possibilities as the magic calling you grows stronger. 8. You pass a small pond, the same as the last. You can allow yourself to drop deep into soothing hypnosis. You can feel yourself become deeply hypnotized with every step. 7. Passing the next pond allows you to go even deeper into joyful trance, feeling your deepest heart become free and unburdened. 6. As you pass the next pond, you know deep down you can go even further into hypnotic trance and allow the deepest self to become open and receptive to good, positive suggestions. You know you can trust in this journey. 5. It feels so good just to relax and allow yourself to vividly see the lush green ferns and mossy bark of this wooded wonderland, to smell the scent of green and life, to touch comfort, and know this means you will go deeper into trance now. Or you find yourself already halfway there. It feels so good to travel so far away from everything that doesn't allow you to become completely free now and unburdened. 3. You can go even deeper into the wonderful enchantment as you realize that you can always return to your origin place in time, and this time and space is just for you. 2. You feel so close now. The magic calls to you. The pond looks the same as the others, but you can feel the magic draw you in and fill your deepest heart with joy as your mind contemplates what may happen. 1. You pass by the last pond to become completely mesmerized by your destination. Without thinking, you swap rings and begin to wade into the final pool. 0. Deep sleep, deep sleep, deep sleep. Each and every time I say the words deep sleep to you, for the purpose of hypnosis and with your permission, the body relaxes completely and the mind surrenders deep into hypnotic trance. Each and every time I say the words deep sleep to you, for the purpose of hypnosis and with your permission, the body relaxes completely and the mind surrenders deep into hypnotic trance. Deep sleep, deep sleep, deep sleep. The warm forest filled with shallow pools fades away, and you find yourself in a snow-white wintry forest filled with glistening pure snow and coniferous trees. The scent of otherworldly pine soothes you. Your breath fogs in the cool, crisp air, and your feet quickly become cold in the wintry forest. Something emerges from behind tall bushes. To your surprise, it is a large, handsome satyr. The satyr wears nothing but a thick utility belt with large pouches hanging from it, as well as a large utility knife and some sort of woodwind instrument. As the satyr approaches, you can feel the warm air coming off his body, and you smell a pleasant musk. The muscle-bound satyr is much taller than you, and he throws an authoritative look as he folds his hairy, brawny arms and stares down at you. "What have we got here?" he asks with a rich, deep voice. Before you can say anything, a look of concern washes over his face. "A changeling," he says with astonishment, as he looks up and down your body. You may try to tell him that you're not a changeling, but as you look down at yourself, you can see an afterimage blur even the smallest of your movements. "You look half frozen," he says, as he draws closer to you with a concerned look on his chiseled yet woolly face. You may try to explain that you're fine, but you quickly realize that the soothing comfort of the previous world is still preventing you from feeling the icy chill of the winter, as you see all the color has drained from your blurry hands and feet. "I want to help you," the satyr says, "but I'm afraid if I touch you, I might turn into a satyr like me." It's hard not to fall for the powerful satyr looming over you as they fret over your well-being. You feel a surprising loosening in your belly, and your gut plops forward into a taut sphere with a thick treasure trail of soft fawn fur leading to a deep navel. Your ball belly pushes your shirt up embarrassingly. At the same time, a pair of small horns sprout from your temples. Thick fawn hair sprouts up and down your legs and up to your waist. Your body surges larger in small bursts, and your clothes quickly tear away and magically seem to explode into confetti as parts of your body bulge and drop into place. Your feet shift and change as two of your toes become larger and grow hooves, which throws you off balance, causing you to faceplant into the dense forest of chest hair between his massive pecs. You feel his large arms wrap around you to catch you, and a stubby sheep tail juts out from your rump. In his arms, your body bursts larger a few times, giving you ample curves, as well as powerful muscles beneath them. Even parts of you that I haven't mentioned become irresistibly plump and fuzzy. The effects of the last world wears off completely as you settle deeper into this one. Your fawn form comes into full focus. The chill of the wild winds caresses your body. Your thick fur, like a wild Rocky Mountain sheep, quickly warms your lower half. The body and brawny arms of the satyr quickly warm your upper half. For a moment you collect yourself, just breathing in the rich scent of this attractive satyr. When you steady yourself on your cloven hooves and look up to your satyr saver, you feel even more attracted to the handsome creature than you thought possible. "Oh, it appears you've become a fawn," he says, before poking your fuzzy belly slightly and watching it jiggle with a smirk. You may try to gather anything useful from the clothing confetti on the ground, but you have no place to put them. The satyr offers to put them in his belt pouch, and you may choose to let him take care of you. The large satyr offers to bring you back to his place. It's hard to read exactly what his eyes say, but the look of concern has definitely diminished. You try to walk with your hooves, but keep tripping. To your surprise, with a deep grunt, the muscular satyr picks you up like a bride and carries you to his den in his arms. Inside, it is more cozy than a hobbit hole, with a crackling fire in the fireplace, bookshelves full of old books that smell slightly like vanilla, and jars of well-preserved wild fruits and vegetables that prove to be incredibly tasty to fawns and satyrs. He sets you down on a sofa bed near the fire and wraps a blanket around you. The entire den smells like him, mixed with dried flowers and pine. He offers you food and drink, and it's the best you've had in a long time, even if it's mostly wine and preserves. The satyr wine is almost not like wine at all, but fruity and bubbly. You soon bond in front of the fire, snuggling closer and closer together, under a soft quilt made of squares of satyrs doing satyr things, as well as singing and dancing. Snow begins to fall outside of the kitchen window, framed by dangling greenery. The satyr tells you that sometimes satyrs and fawns live together, as their personalities tend to complement each other. He invites you to stay for as long as you like, and perhaps help with the upkeep of his den. He knows an old dryad that could teach you how to prepare food for fawns and satyrs, which berries to pick and when, as well as how to preserve them for the winter. He shows you his gratitude for your presence in his den in ways you never imagined. You quickly fall into a domestic bliss as the satyr slowly introduces you to his friends, one by one, as they drop off holiday gifts to his den, sometimes finding an extra gift in their loads just for you. Within a week, it feels as though you aren't a guest anymore, but rather a resident. The satyr takes you to numerous winter holiday celebrations, celebrating a variety of different holidays among dragons, centaurs, wolfkin, and other fairy folk. One day, a massive demigod, covered in furs, delivers a gift to your den. The satyr says that the magical gifts delivered means the magic of the land has accepted you, such as hoof polish, burr combs, lotions and oils. There are a few magical relics that really surprise you. Whenever you use them, you are reminded that you are loved and welcome here. As spring approaches, you plan what to plant in the small garden near the entrance of the cave, as well as other domestic things. Each and every day, you feel grateful for your new wonderful life with your handsome, studly satyr. Take a few moments now to recall the experience in greater detail in your own preferred way. Allow your imagination to guide yourself towards a pleasurable experience. It's okay to sense what you want to sense under hypnosis. Isn't it wonderful to know how much you can love hypnosis? With each and every word I say, allow allow an even greater trust to form. Eventually, you may go deeper. Every time you blink, your focus becomes sharper than before. You can allow the most basic part of yourself to become calm. Just for now, allow your imagined senses to become stronger than your senses. It feels good to become open to change. As you go deeper into trance, you gain more insight into your own mind. You can go deeper now. Maybe you have yet to go all the way down. Wouldn't it feel great to go all the way down now? It's okay to allow yourself to hear what you want to hear under hypnosis. Remember what it was like to make believe as a small child. You may have a greater ability to imagine than you realize. You may relax and loosen your body. You can feel yourself open up and become more receptive. Just for now, allow your imagined senses to become stronger than your real senses. You may notice your focus increasing as you tune out discomfort. Each and every day, tell yourself it's okay to focus on one thing at a time. Now is the time to trust your imagination. You can observe your own mind without judgment. People are able to recognize and enjoy vivid imagination. Forget what you can forget. You can allow every muscle in your body to relax. Permit yourself to focus on what's best for you to focus on. Think of nothing but what's best to focus on. You can allow yourself even greater comfort. In a few moments, I will count upwards from 0 to 5, bringing you up and out of whatever state of trance you may be in, feeling refreshed, as if you've just awakened from a long nap. 0, taking a few moments to lock in all the positive benefits of this session, perhaps even taking a moment to give yourself a few good suggestions. 1, closing the doorway to the subconscious mind to block out all negatives, negative thoughts, negative places, memories, or people. 2, starting to come up and out of hypnosis, feeling refreshed and rejuvenated, completely human in body and mind. 3, allowing the world around you to return. 4, eyes crystal clear. 5, eyes open, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, eyes open, wide awake. I hope you enjoyed this recording. Listen to it again in the future to strengthen the suggestions and go deeper. Thanks to my supporters who ensure more quality recordings in the future and give a small donation of $1 or more a month at HypnoBeast.com.